Hey guys, welcome to Starkolin. In today's video, we will discuss premium characters. By premium characters, well, I mean bio-sub characters, aka pay-to-win characters, guys. This video is mainly focused for people with a good credit score on Credit Karma, but also for new players who get a free 6 stars premium character selector in their new player 7-day login event. Yeah, sure, you won't get the characters to tier 2 as free-to-play character, but as free-to-play player, my bad. But some of them are actually stronger than a lot of tier 2 characters, even if they are only tier 1. First, I'll start with X-Gene's bio-sub with only 3 characters. It is going to be so damn fast. Well, not that fast because, you know, I'm Starco. I talk a lot, but you get my points. So let's move here. We're going to pick the first one we're going to talk about, guys. And then there we go. The number 1 character in the X-Gene subs is by far Weapon X. She is the paywall characters that become useful the fastest. As soon as she gets her 4-star, you can access to her tier 1 passive, which will summon an ugly purple orb that will pop a green circle on the ground when you get under 99% HP. And if you stand in it, well, you get ill. And everyone on the team get that ugly orbs, and all you need is Weapon X somewhere in the team. But she's also a very strong character. At 6 stars, she can clear a Shadowland floor up to 25. She can even kill a early wall boss ultimate stage at tier 1. There's actually videos on the tube showing it. Isn't that magical, guys? And at tier 2, well, she becomes a total monster. So in my opinion, for the X-Gene bio-subs, guys, she is number 1 without a single doubt. If we go for the second position here in the bio-sub, X-Gene's bio-sub, that's how they call it. Yep, that's how they call it. We have Magic. She is very similar to Weapon X in terms of damage output and survivability, but since she has no team passive like Wanda, well, she gets to be the Eternal number 2. I actually fit her to be called the Eternal, actually. But yeah, she is badass, guys. She is very, very goddamn strong, similar to Weapon X. And Shadowlands for up to 25 at tier 1 is actually a very easy possibility here. And well, and at tier 2, well, she gets to destroy a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Next, guys, we have the last X-Gene bio-sub, Mr. Steel, Mr. Colossus. Colossus is mainly a PvP character to counter specific damage team in Alliance Conquest. He also needs his uniform to really be viable, although if you want to get Strife, well, you don't have a choice. You need to tier 2 his middle ass. And that is pretty much it, guys. This guy, unless you're going for Strife, I will not recommend you getting this guy. I dislike this guy. Well, yes, with his uniform he's a lot better, but still, one of the worst paywall character in my personal opinion, guys. So, like I said, it was going to be fast for the X-Gene's bio-sub, guys. Real fast, because there's so many less than the regular bio-sub. Now with the regular bio-subs, there's actually a lot of them nowadays, and I don't really want to make a 45-minute video, so I won't waste too much time on the shitty ones, and I will ignore the one you can actually get bios as strikers. So the first one, guys, the number 1 now bio-sub. Since the release of Infinity Warps update, we now have a new character at the number 1 position, Ghost Panther, very similar to Weapon X. Not only Ghost Panther is an amazing character in every single game mode, but also once you get into tier 2, you get an amazing tier 2 passive ability that will apply to all lives. It reduces damage taken from villain by 15%, increase damage done to the villain by 45%, and increase fire damage by 50%. So although he can pretty much do everything by himself, he has also the beta support for Tier 3 Tor or Tier 2 Tor or a tier 2 Iron Armor in Alliance Battle Extreme Universal Hero. So Auto is new, very amazing character, guys. Next, I gotta find the character before I start talking about it, you know. Next, we have Luna Snow, the latest Netmarble original character. She is good at pretty much everything in this game. Good survivability, damage output, and a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme Speed Hero. She can achieve 1 million plus with a decent build. The only reason she is not number 1 is just because she does not have support passive like Ghost Panther does, so she get ranked in the 2nd position here. Next, in the 3rd position, guys, we have hold on, I gotta find her, depending on what uniform you got. Ghost. With or without uniform, he is the best character for speed, super villain in Alliance Battle Extreme. Can also be very useful in Alliance Conquest, Shadowland, and Wall Boss Ultimate. He or she, you know, depending on the uniform, very good characters. Like I just said, amazing survivability, amazing damage output in a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme on speed, super violent, guys. So number 3 on the Biosub selector. In the 4th position, guys, we have still trying to find a character. I wish that would be easier to find those characters sometimes. Valkyrie. Even if she can handle herself on her own, she only gets to be ranked in the top 5 here for her tier 2 passive, which increases damage done to villains by 45%. Meta support for combat hero and female combat in Alliance Battle Extreme. Very good characters for a boost in Shadowland with her passive too, or in the Wall Boss Ultimate, but eventual death by herself, she can actually be an off-decent character. She only get rank I for her tier 2 passive ability, like I just said, guys. So that's pretty much it for Valkyrie. Next, we have, you know, the other guy. Spider-Man 2099. Old Alliance Battle Extreme meta, he can still be dangerous in other game modes. His leadership, 50% ignore dodge, is very useful in all game modes. From Timeline to Alliance Battle Extreme, he can also beat most characters in PvP with a proper setup. Yeah, we ignored the top meta. After the top meta, if they don't have a debuff removal, this guy is pretty much untouchable. I've seen this guy handle my tier 3 characters, my tier 2 Ant-Man, my tier 3 Cap, my tier 2 Quicksilver with uniform. Like, he can take them all out if you do not have a debuff removal. But once you have a debuff removal, it becomes pretty much useless in PvP. But his leadership, 50% ignore dodge, is very important in Shadowland. You know, you have floors that you have extra dodge characters to fight. Alliance Battle Extreme, Speed Hero, whatever they call it nowadays. Well, if you don't have ignore dodge obelisk on your Quicksilver and you use Quicksilver, well, this guy is still the best leadership. And you know, Wall Boss Ultimate, Carver's Glaive, amazing leadership for that too. So he has a lot of usage for this guy in Marvel Future Fight. So even though you are not always going to make him play in PvP, even if you only have him at tier 1, you can still use his leadership for really important game modes. After this guy, we have the girl I did not finish yet, guys. That Wasp, Nadia Van Dyne. Nadia, whatever you call her, is a Alliance Conquest focused character, guys. Although she can be amazing in Shadowland, her main job is to annoy people in Alliance Conquest. But she is far from being a meta. Although she is an amazing character, she can be quite useful in Shadowland and Alliance Conquest. She is not a character I will fully recommend for people to have. but she is very good at what she does still. But the characters above her that we named earlier, that we just named actually, are actually way more important than her. But I'm still working on her, and I'm going to get her to tier 2 eventually. But just sharing my opinion here, guys. Next we have, what is his name? What is his name? No, I know his name, guys. Just want to share it with you guys until I actually find his sorry ass here. Let's make it a lot easier to find him here. There we go. Eric Killmonger, Black Panther. Eric Killmonger, Black Panther is, if you don't have his uniform, don't even worry about him. But if you have his uniform, well, he's a lot better. A lot better. So, quick note, like I said in my notes here that I'm actually reading while I'm doing this video, guys. You need his uniform to make him good. Killmonger is really similar to Nadia, but his strength is to kill any World Boss Ultimate except Cole Obsidian. Also, very strong in Shadowland and can get the job done in Alien Conquest. Some will argue that he is better than Nadia, which can be true depending on what game mode you are focusing on. Personally, I just put him below Nadia because basically they force you to rank up his uniform if you get his uniform for that CTP of energy. So yes, in the long run it gets better, but he has a uniform. So without his uniform, he's, in my opinion, pretty terrible paywall character. So if I had to put without and with uniform together, this guy is below Nadia just because of that. But if you only count his uniform version, he will be above Nadia in my opinion. Next, we're not going to go into character sheet much anymore, guys. Next, we have 3 more characters. We're not going to go through. Let's go back to the home page. Okay, the next 3 characters, Agent Venom, Kid Keiju, and Quasar. I put them pretty much in the same category because they can do about the same thing. Although I really love playing them, to be honest, I love playing them. They have limited uses. They can all get some work done in Shadowland, World Boss Ultimate, and Alien Conquest, but I want to recommend getting them unless you are a fan, because they won't bring anything special to the table. Even though Agent Venom just got a uniform, that makes him a little bit stronger, but still not strong enough in my opinion to beat any of the characters above, and not strong enough to actually recommend getting him to tier 2. At tier 1 they could actually be useful. Although Quasar is not the best tier 1, she's more optimal at tier 2. Similar, Kid Keiju actually in Shadowland can be good at tier 1, but they are borderline to get up to tier 2. Next we have 2 other characters, Ironheart and Enchantress. Same category again, guys. Shadowland focus characters, that only need to be tier 1 to be useful. Getting them to tier 2 won't give you much more than at tier 1. So good characters to have at tier 1 if you only unlock them at 1 star and use a mega rank up ticket on them. It's actually the cheapest way to get them up, and they will get the job done at tier 1 Shadowland really easy. Don't need tier 2 at all on those characters. And to finish this list, guys, we have 2 characters that you should not get with the BO sub. Carnage, who used to be a meta for Alliance Battle Extreme. Now you can get similar score with Scourge. There's also no other game mode that Carnage shines at, and at tier 1 he is really weak. Actually, he is pretty terrible at tier 1 nowadays. So yeah, I do not recommend this guy, really not anymore, man. Scourge is really close in score for Alliance Battle Extreme, and as soon as you get Apocalypse, well, it's bye-bye Carnage. So it's a wasted investment in my opinion. Then we have Hyperion, guys. Honestly, I don't have much to say about this guy. He's like the Ockling of the payroll characters. Hopefully we'll get his promise rework sooner than later, and finally have a reason to recruit him, hopefully. But Netmarble seems to be really waiting for that rework they promised us, so I guess we'll see when it happens, guys. And that covers all the paywall characters, guys. I did not include the crystal wall characters like Emma Frost, Magneto, Psylocke, and Adam Warlock, since you can actually get them for free really easy if you save your crystal. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and a comment to let me know what you think, and guys, see you in the next video.